The Dinosaur Brothers. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a golden hue over the sprawling grasslands. Michael and Ryan stood side by side, their eyes fixed on the horizon as they watched a herd of dinosaurs graze peacefully. Michael nudged his brother with an elbow. "Hey, look at that one," he said, pointing to a particularly large dinosaur with sharp, curved horns on its head. "I bet it could take down a T-Rex." Ryan grinned. "Yeah, but I bet I could take it down first," he replied. Before they could argue further, Gavin ran up to them, excitement written all over his face. "Guys, you won't believe what I just found," he exclaimed. Anthony and Jacob followed close behind, their curiosity piqued. Michael and Ryan exchanged glances before joining their younger brothers in the race back to camp. As they approached their makeshift home, they saw Alan tinkering with a small robot on the table while Nick and Devontae watched intently. "Look at this," Alan said proudly as he held up the robot for his brothers to see. "I found it in one of the abandoned buildings." The others crowded around to get a better look. The robot was sleek and silver, with glowing blue eyes that seemed to follow their every move. "What does it do?" Ryan asked eagerly. Alan shrugged. "I don't know yet," he admitted. "But I think it's some kind of AI assistant." Just then, Jeremiah emerged from one of the tents with a stack of papers in his hand. "You guys have got to see this," he said, waving the papers excitedly. They gathered around as Jeremiah spread out the papers on the table. On them were detailed drawings of various Pokémon creatures: Pikachu, Charizard, Jigglypuff. Each one more colorful and imaginative than the last. "I found these in another building," Jeremiah explained. "I think someone was trying to create real-life Pokémon." The others exchanged glances, their minds racing with the possibilities. A world filled with killer arc dinosaurs, AI robots, and Pokémon? It seemed too good to be true. Just then, a voice called out from behind them. "What's all the commotion about?" They turned to see their sisters, Heaven, Hope, Riley, and Tem, walking towards them. "Check this out," Michael said, gesturing to the drawings on the table. The girls' eyes widened as they took in the colorful creatures. "Wow," Heaven breathed. "Imagine if these were real." "That's not all," Ryan said with a grin. He motioned for Alan to bring over the robot. As Alan placed the robot on the table, it sprang to life, its blue eyes glowing brightly. The girls gasped in awe as the robot introduced itself as RoboBot 3000 and began listing off its many functions and capabilities. As they listened to RoboBot's impressive features, from instant translation to holographic projection, their excitement reached new heights. "We could explore this world together," Gavin said eagerly. "We could ride dinosaurs and battle Pokémon and—" "Whoa there," Anthony interrupted with a laugh. "Let's not get ahead of ourselves." But even he couldn't deny that the prospect of a world filled with adventure and wonder was an enticing one. They looked at each other, a silent understanding passing between them. They may have been just a group of brothers and sisters living in a post-apocalyptic world, but together, they were unstoppable. With newfound determination in their hearts, they set off on their next great adventure, exploring this brave new world and discovering all that it had to offer.